Hello, welcome back to Mighty BP Plays some more Roller-Derby Disco Dodgeball version 2.0. Let's do some arcade mode, shall we? I don't know. I think I was doing better previous time, so than recently at least, because I don't know. I went through a period of like, when you go through the period in the game where you've been good at the game and then like you have all this potential, but then you just do really bad for some reason and you can't explain it. Like that's what it was going on with me. Like I just was having awful luck. Well, and that happens to every game. It's like that you have a really good period, you take a little bit of a break from it, then you're like, how do I play this game anymore? Don't get me started on like when you play Europa and then you take a break. Like that's the stuff that will like kill any playthrough. It's like playing it and then it's like, I forgot how to play Europa Universalis. It's like, well, then I'm sorry for you. That's rare that you come out of that with the win. FTW for the win. You didn't get the ball dangling right in front of his face. Oh, but I smacked the other one away, actually. That was actually kind of funny. That was comical, and it made me have a chuckle in the inside. A chuckle. Okay, he's going over the mid-ramp. Couldn't tell if he was doing that or side. Look at how these levels change nowadays. It kind of gives me like a little bit of an eye twitch, just because of the fact that everything's changing so often. But, one of those things like you just gotta get used to it. Like one of those things like you have blisters on your hands from like holding Nerf guns too much. It's like, just something like you gotta get rid of eventually. Yeah, I know that's the worst. Worst. I was gonna say stepping on a Lego, but that really doesn't get any better. Unless you have like a massive calloused feet after all that. Jump spring, no. See, that's one of those deals, like I look through it, it's like I could spend money, but I don't know what or points or score or whatever. No, not even score, because that's something entirely different in this game. I don't know what you spend. You spend gears, maybe? I don't know. I'm just trying to make a play on the fact that we're all robots in this game. Put some Roller-Derby Disco Dodgeball in. I really love to do the 360s in slow motion. Stuff like that too is really cool. I forgot that these guys don't really have a hit shield when they first spawn in, so I can kind of hit them immediately instead of like when you're playing deathmatch and then they have a small period of invincibility. It's just kind of cheat the system like that. But Mighty BB, you've never cheated the system. Oh, yes I have. No. I mean, I don't do it like a regular thing. Like, I do feel bad for games when they're like, their AI is abused. But, in games like this, they're made to be abused. Otherwise, you'd have no chance. That was also amazing that it didn't hit me in the head. Usually I'm like, oh, it's not gonna hit me, it'll barely miss. And it's like, no, that hit me straight square in the noggin. Yeah, I heard you throw something back there. I'd prefer if you did not do that. I like how if I've hit him in it slow motions a little bit when the ball is passing, and then I try to catch it, and it's like, silly, you can't catch flame balls. I think it actually does use the word silly. It might not, though, definitely. That's definitely something that sounds like I could have added it. So another 2 levels. Yeah, we're doing good. Catch bonus, boost tank. Do I want poison ball? No, it's 250. 2 in a row. I don't want to buy anything. Wow. Like, is there like some like achievement to getting like the 500 in this game or something? Probably. Oh, that was an amazing toss, by the way. Like the $500 or something like that without spending a single penny or point or whatever dollar. Now we're back into this conversation, huh? Like, well, actually, it's a one-way conversation. It's like, I'm aware that I'm on talking to the YouTubes at the moment. Yeah. It never ends with just one hit, it seems like. That was pretty weird, huh? No. Yo, every time you try to like do like a skill shot, you're like, yeah, I feel like I can do it. You're like, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I was like, I gotta turn around, but I want to get out of here. I wish you spawned with the ball sometimes, so then you could like hit him right there. I mean, it would be such a cheap shot, but I don't know. Like, bosses get that, but then again, they're a boss. Whereas I am just Mighty BB. I like how I nudged that and yet didn't pick it up, and yet he just picks it up immediately. Salt much? That was an amazing ricochet. Can we? No, we can't do another one. And I did the thing too, like if you hold down the trigger, you can usually catch it, but I slapped it and I was like, no, that was too early. I unleashed it and tried it again. It's like, well, you should have just held it down and then you would have had a chance possibly to recover it. Instead, you get no points and get hit. I like these shots that are in the dark. Like there's not proper illumination while taking those shots. Ooh, he did a weird thing for the AI a little bit. I appreciate that. That way you can't scum them up like I was talking about earlier. Ooh, that was close to being death. Now being in the pit while they're above you is straight up death. Now that was a pretty good shot, if I do say so myself. So there's 3 guys, or 4 guys, is there? There's 3 guys. That went right in my face. I'm not even going to comment on how scared that made me when it flew by. The sounds in this game too are amazing. Like I know YouTube takes the sounds a little bit down from what they are. So I mean I know that you can't perfectly hear it, but also I'm sorry if my microphone's messed up. OBS updated again and I have no clue how that sounds. Like you're like, your voice is very crackly today. It's like, well, now you know why. Now you know. Nope. That was close, so you could see the balls glowing, like following streaming light, or whatever they call it. I can't remember. It's one of those settings. And I absolutely cannot turn on those other robot roller derby disco dodgeball settings. I could have just said this game's settings, actually, now that I think about it. I'm not explaining the game, I'm actually playing it. Yeah, but I can't turn those on, definitely, because when you record, it actually takes up like half of your RAM. Most people don't know that. So, like, in a game that's like, oh, you need like 5, or like, for example, 1 gigabyte or 2 gigabytes to run. You're like, oh, that's sweet. I have 2 gigabytes of RAM, so then you go and play the game, and you're like, this runs great. And then you go and you're like, I'm going to record the game, and then it's like, no, you're only using 1 gig of RAM now, and 1 for the recording. So it does slow down your games tremendously. So imagine, so every time you watch a YouTuber who does that, imagine, like, the game is probably better. Oh, that Bloodlust is so good. Oh, and I can get extra life? That's my lucky day. That's why you save up your points, I guess. Which Bloodlust is amazing, if you don't know. It's if I kill somebody. Oof. They also had apparently a bug where occasionally the AI would get some of the perks that you did. I don't think I ever encountered that one. Which is lucky, because that would be a pain, it sounds like. But if I hit him, my ball, as long as it's in the air, will seek and destroy other enemies. Oh, I was against a ramp. I was like, why couldn't I move? It was one of those things like, instead of trying to fix the problem, I let go of my trigger, like, oh, maybe I've overloaded my controller. And it's like, wait, you can't overload a controller. And it's like, ha, gotcha. It's like, made you think you overloaded a controller, which I don't know if you can do. And I am going to get smashed. Like, somebody's got the super power up in Super Smash Bros, and they have me in their sights. So it's like, you're going to get smashed, thrashed, and overall bashed. So let's do that again. Yeah, sorry if you think the level design looks crazy now too. like I said, it's a very colorful choice on their part. And I do mean both, like, unusual, odd, and bold, and I also mean it's literally colorful. Like, there's a lot of colors involved. Dropping those sick dictionary definitions. That's the mighty DB way. I like that. That's how I could become known. Dropping those, what did I say it was? Oh yeah, dropping the hottest dictionary definitions that you've ever seen on YouTube. Colorful, both in sense. Yeah, that was pretty sweet, dodging the bullets. Wave 3. Barely missed each other. You really can't feel bad if you and the AI both barely miss, because it's like touche. Like, we both had our chance. I mean, you're programmed for me to be able to beat you in some way or another, whereas humans can be as aggressive as they want. Catch bonus, boost tank, ricochet bonus. Extra life still 100. Oh no, wait. I see. I forgot. I died last time on my good thing, because I still thought it was a continuation. I'm like, look, it's still 100, even on level like 5. And I look up, it's like, why is it level 2? It's like, well, you died. It's like, oh yeah. I tried to drown the failure out of my mind. And that is exactly what I did in that case. Come on, you know you want it. No, you want this ball. I know it. That was pretty sweet shot. Like, that's a lot longer than I would have usually guessed. Got me a lot of points as well. Ooh, dodge and weave is what he does on a daily basis. If I was a plant, I would love this level because there's so much light, I could make so much photosynthesis. Just saying, a bunch of things that end in C's. Not like the letter. Oh, so close. I wonder if I should do an online match and host. I don't know, but I could just turn this man to toast. I said to toast. Like that, yeah. They also made the explosions cooler. Wait a minute. You, sir, splurging out up there. 1 second. Video options. Does bots exploding still on? Yeah. I don't know. That was something that, like, I thought they had better explosions. Maybe that's another option. I'll check it after the recording. And I say that, but I'm not gonna check it after the recording. I am going to leave that and I'm gonna forget. I don't know, I feel like I've been using my right trigger too much. Like, it feels like it's gotten a lot looser on that controller. But I can't tell if that's just wear or if that's actually not a good thing necessarily. Because you do want to wear in a controller, because the new ones are a little bit stiff. You need them to be a little bit softer and a little bit easier to press. Because then, and plus, you want it to have like that feeling of like, oh, somebody's been holding this for hours and hours. Like, yeah, like, gives you the dedication, the commitment. I would have loved it. That would have been my end. I guess it couldn't have been technically because I have... Oh, wow. I thought I was backing up, but I threw down the ball instead. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Oh, something. I thought I was straight up gonna die right there, right then, right how. Oh. Oh. That was weird. He was right next to one and all of a sudden he changed targets. I wonder if he thought I was gonna hit him there. Because that would be really smart. Oh, so close. Oh, so close to death. You can't catch fireballs. You see, because I would have caught in it. It's just a instinct. Like I would have, like I knew I can't catch flaming balls, but it was just an instinct that I held down the trigger, which is a good instinct to have. Oh, he's on the second level. They throw it? Where is he? Oh, he's up there still? Ah, no. Like, there's no good. Like, higher height advantage is good for the AI, but I can never seem to... Yeah. That was real bad. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody, and I hope you've enjoyed.